Oh, welcome to my channel. How you doing? If you ain't been here before, I'm Kerry. Welcome to Laid Out Bear. I know I'm not laid out bare. I bet you were disappointed, didn't you? No, I called it Laid Out Bear because I lay out everything bare, as in, like, about myself. And the cards lay it out bare as well. And I was guided to do that name by my angels, because it is part of my personality as well. So I could have called it something mystical or whatever, but it's just not me. So if you ain't been here before, it is real here. And if you don't like an introduction, because that's what people call this, but it's not. This is called the chat. Then just forward this bit. But all my subscribers, I missed you. It's midnight on Saturday and I'm not supposed to be on today, so I'm rolling a fag as usual. I really missed you. I've had you can see in my face I've been rested. I look so much more relaxed. That energy, oh my gosh. It was so heavy, and I know you're feeling it as well. All it is, guys, is they're projecting badness onto you, and I can feel it in the reads. And you just got to get through it. And we are in a bit of spiritual warfare, so some of you might be having a bit of like weird dreams, and I've had a few where I've been sexually attacked, and luckily I got out of there because I can like teleport myself. But I've had people that I don't even know, like, and sort of, I don't want to get into it too much, but I'm celibate, so it's quite traumatic sometimes, but I know why it's happening when it happens. So if you ain't seen me before, when I'm in my dream state, I travel through realms and I just save souls and move them. And that's what I do. I know people think it's crackers, but that's the truth, and I don't lie to you. I'm not your normal, and I'm not. I work for the divine, and I'm not a tarot reader, but I do tarot for myself. But I didn't come on here to do tarot. I came on here to do angel cards. So I give you angel messages from your angels and mine. If you haven't seen me before, I know it's annoying for people that have, but I have to say, because some people are new. And yeah, and that's that really. So welcome. And thanks for your messages. They're so lovely. I've got such a lovely collective, and I really do care about you, and I honestly do. Because like you know, this ain't energy. I just had a cheese and onion sandwich. What thing to have just before I come on here? But I do love onion. I love onion. Serious, it's so good for you. But yeah, and I was thinking earlier, I didn't want to leave you too long because it's not a great time for you, and it's not. And some people are on their own, and I didn't want people to be on their own when I started doing this channel, because I know what it's like, because I'm a collective like you, and I am. And like nearly 4 years ago now, I had a really terrible experience with my ex. Oh, don't worry, I've had a few. This ain't the first, because ever since I've been on this earth, I've always seemed to attract narcissists. I even got born into a family full of them. So I'm quite an expert on narcissists. Well, I thought I was. I can't be that much of an expert. So I wouldn't keep attracting them, would I? But these little buggers, they're clever people. Some of them are so different. You get like an introvert, whatever you call it. Like, so you don't really know that they're a narcissist, and they've done it for a long time. Then you get narcissists that don't care. And I know people don't like you throwing that word out, but they are. That's what they are. And I've met all different narcissists, and I have females and males, so I'm not against men on this channel, because not all men are the same, and they're not. And I know women that get hurt by men say, oh, all men are the same. They're not. Trust me, I've met a lot of men in my life, and I have. And if you don't know me, I used to be an escort, and I've met men from all walks of life, young, old, posh, rough, the lot, mate. So I know that men are not all like that, and they're not. And just because men go to places like that, it doesn't mean they go there for sex either, because a lot of men don't. A lot of men are very lonely, and the majority of men I used to see used to come, and when they start hearing me talk, they used to pay me to chat. I'm being serious, because they'd be like, you're too nice to be with. I might as well just have a chat with you. So most of the time, yeah, that's what we used to do. And like I told you before, I used to get people back with their wives. Seriously, I did, because I thought, what are you doing here? Because I've always loved love, and I have. But yeah, so even that didn't put me off men. It did put me off the sex bit, but that's why I'm celibate. I was safe my whole life working, really safe. And I mean, I was like really clinical, so a lot of people didn't like seeing me because I wouldn't do a lot, and because I was always scared because I had children, and so I had to be careful. But then I met someone after doing all them years of working, and thought, oh, I'll sleep with him like no protection and that, and he was sleeping with the whole of my community. And I mean, not these people that we're dealing with, they ain't like traded us in for anything better, trust me. They're like a bunch of pigs, mate. And I know you're the same. And the people they traded us in for are dirt. And I'm not even being horrible. They're like, well, they're just garbage. And you think what they're doing as well, while they're with these people, and they're all cheating on each other. They've got no respect, and they're all like just either a bit simple or they're just low lifes. It don't matter where you come from, posh or not, mate. They still like a low life. And they also like young people because they're easy to manipulate. And then they sit there giggling like little schoolgirls, and then, they just ruin people's lives. I used to be one of them giggly little girls that used to put up with these older men and think, oh yeah, they love me. No, they don't, they just use you. They use you for sex and putting you on their arm for a bit of candy. And then they ruin your life in the process. But yeah, so I'm not here to like talk about stuff because I don't know, because I do, and I've had a life. And yeah, so I have missed you, and I have. And I'm going to do you a read. I never smoke because I talk too much. Seriously, I had a nice day. I spend time with the dogs when I'm normally on here, but it's very quick. So I do a lot behind the scenes, and I have to like meditate, and I have to do my cards, and I have to do housework, and then I have to take the dogs out, and I've got a big dog, so I have to walk him quite a lot. And then in between that, I'm doing all sorts of other stuff, and it's like my whole day's gone by the time I've done 2 videos. And I know it looks like I only just pop on here quick, but there's a lot to it, and then I get exhausted because I do channel like energies. I don't write a script to come on here. I'm literally freestyle, and I just go by how I'm guided. So we'll get on with the read, and I hope you had a nice day. And it's now probably Sunday morning, probably about, I think it's about 12:30. And thanks for your messages. I'm sorry if I haven't answered them all. I'm looking for an ashtray, but I think I did answer most of them. And I know some of you are really hurting at the minute, but honestly, I know it's hard, right? But you know the best thing to do is just realise, and I know this is harsh, but you have to be harsh with yourself and realise that these people, though it's an energy that I read, they're not coming back. They're not. They wouldn't dare come back. How could you have the audacity to come back after what they did? First of all, they wouldn't do it because their ego, and they know that they would never want to tell you they needed you. Most of these people, right, and I'm not being humble, please, I'd say it as it is, right, and this is how I got over stuff. They don't love us, and they don't love us, right? They don't even love themselves. All they love about us is because they've rubbaged all through the crap and realised that no one else does for them what we did. The reason they say they love you is because it's what you can do for them. So they will go. My dad was like it, and my dad was, and I'm not going to lie. And he was right. Used to cheat on my mum left, right, and centre, and my other mum that died, my stepmum, who brought me up. And they were both like good-looking women. It doesn't matter. Don't put it on yourself that, oh, I weren't good enough. Yes, you was. You're just with the wrong person. I tell you what, you could have looked like Pamela Anderson. It wouldn't make no difference. If a man's going to cheat, a man will cheat, whatever you look like. Because some men are just like that. And even women, if men are watching, it don't matter what you look like, neither. Even if you think, oh, I did this for him, you probably did too much. You probably did. And probably just waited on a man and foot. And we're all like that here, and we are. And we've done too much. And we never said nothing horrible about these people. And we would have had their back while they were going behind ours. And I'm being serious. And it's not good. And it's not. I didn't put my light on. So don't take it wrong, right? But sometimes you just got to realise that these people are demented. And they didn't deserve you. And they didn't deserve you. And that's that. Men or women, it don't matter. There's rifleness in both sexes. Some women are ruthless. And I'm telling you, they are. It's not to do with sexes. It's just to do with people. So don't think any of this is your fault. Because it's not. It's not. It wouldn't have mattered how much more you would have done. They would have took even more. So it's not you, it's them, and that's the way you got to look at it. And I know it's horrible and you miss people. I waited 3 years for my ex to come back and save me, and he didn't, and he had no intentions on coming back. And I wouldn't want him back now anyway, because I've healed myself so much, I ain't got room for him in my life, mate. I'd probably end up unaliving him. I'm telling you now. And that crossed my mind a few times. Because these people as well, they think we're so soft. But we're not that soft, because we've all been to hell and back a few times. And if any of us like didn't go over to God, or we didn't awaken, some of us could have been in prison by now, doing life sentences. And I know you'll resonate with me, because I was like that close, mate, to taking them all out. And I'm not even joking, because I was that in my head that I'd been humiliated, I'd been hurt, I'd been embarrassed, I was ill, I lost my job, I lost my car. Oh, mate, they tried to lose me everything, even my home. And like, luckily, thank the Lord, I didn't lose my home, because I worked hard while I was having a breakdown. And it's just crazy. And I know a lot of you probably thought, we could have took revenge, but we didn't. And I'm glad we didn't, yeah? Because now they're in prison, as in spiritual jail. If they're not going to jail, some of them are. Some of them are going to spiritual jail. They're going to be trapped in their head and feeling humiliated and just horrible like they wanted you, okay? And please believe that. It's happening now, and it is. These people are being humiliated. And yeah, it does take a lot of time, and it does. I told you this before. But best things come to those that wait, doesn't it? It don't matter how long we wait, and we all want justice, whether we're religious or not. I'm sorry, but if you admit it, you do want justice, because I know I do. That's why I live where I live, in the community next door to my ex, and I ain't moving nowhere, because I've been here 10 years, and I've been told I'm not from here the whole time I've been here, but now I am part of my community, and a lot of people here do love me, the kids love me, and there's a lot of people here that do want me here, so I'm not going to leave over one person and his little motley crew. The little pick-me's, pick me. I'm staying because it annoys them even more. And it's made me stronger by staying, and it has. And they'll be leaving here before I do. I'm not being serious, because I do more here for people than what they do. They're just slow lives, and they are. And I don't care. And I know people watch me in my area, and you can pass it on. Because I really don't care. So I know what you're going through. I know I've been talking for 12 minutes. But I don't always talk this long. No, I don't. Right, so let's do it. So anyway, guys, don't worry. It's not your fault. It's their fault. They lost out, not you. Yeah, look, because they spread terrible lies about you, and they did, and rumours. All these people did was told lies about you to other people to make you look bad, so they look better. But how do these people look better? They must have been hanging around with trash, because how would people think this person looks better by even talking about you like that? Half of them didn't even know about you, probably. I'm getting energy now. So this person just wanted to provoke you, annoy you, get you into arguments, and then just troll you. Where's the sense in that? Don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. Nothing these people do makes sense. Yeah, look, and the most important time in your life is now, and it is. And I know it's hard to get out of the past, and it is. No one's saying you have to get out of the past, but don't wait for these people. Do not wait for these people, honestly. Wait for your justice, but don't wait for these people. How would you want to get back with them anyway? Imagine where they've been, what they've been doing, what they've been saying. You probably wouldn't feel the same. They'd be in your house about 10 minutes and you'd probably chuck them out. Seriously. Yeah, because these people, they like to hang around with other people in groups. Because they're very weak, these people, and they are. And they couldn't be on their own. They couldn't be on their own. None of them could be on their own. None of them could probably stand up to you on their own either. Because they have to go around with everyone and be in a crowd. Because they have to go around like that. Because then, who else would they gossip to and spread rumours and lies? Some of these people are adults that are like acting like they're in the like school or schoolyard. Because these people are demented and they haven't even grown up. And they hang around with young people, a lot of these people do. So, of course, they're going to argue with people, provoke people, because it's all a game to them. So you can imagine the faces they pull, and it's all like, I'm thinking it's really funny. Yeah, they'll think it's funny now. God pays his debts without money, remember that, okay? And he does. And these people are going to get it, and they are. And trust me, they are. I'm telling you they are. And I don't lie to you here, but I just don't want you to sit there waiting. And just like I did, I wasted years of my life not seeing my kids, not seeing my grandchildren. And it's not a nice place to be, and it's not. And seriously, be careful, because these people, they're only coming back for what you did for them. Not for, like, what you think they want, and it's not. And these people are just idiots, and they are. And their behaviour is just pathetic, and it is. They're still acting like idiots, and they are. This person wants, like, you to be vulnerable with them. That's why. Yeah. They want you to be vulnerable so they can come in and just take over and do what? Let them destroy you another time. You can't welcome these people in your house. And yeah, look, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Seriously. And these people might have tried to unalive you, and it has made you stronger. And yeah, it does hurt, and it will hurt. No one's saying you can't hurt, okay? You have to hurt. You wouldn't be human if you didn't hurt. This person could have been a king to you. And if you're a man, this could have been a queen to you. But it was all an illusion, and it was. And I know it's horrible saying this, but sometimes you have to hear it like this. And I'm not always this harsh, but this is why I've come on. Because I was sitting there talking to my angels, and I was getting downloads, and I thought, no, I am going to come on. Because it is a lonely place when you've been sold an illusion, and everything you've been told has all been a lie. And it's very upsetting when you find out someone that you cared about. But I know it's a horrible saying, right? But it is what it is, and it is. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it, because you're not going to change these people, and you're not. They don't want to change. They don't. So don't give up, okay? Do not give up. Do not give up. Not at all. Because look, you've called them out. And how brave you were calling these people out. You've called them out. And now guess what? I'm tingling all over. And now God's going to call them out in front of everybody. These people are going to be embarrassed and ashamed and humiliated in public. Don't worry, God can work in mysterious ways to make people fight each other, bring up things, mention things in front of people, make people walk out of places because they're going to be so embarrassed they won't be able to go anywhere soon. Trust me, it happens, and it does. Listen, better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, okay? If you loved this person, you lost them. You probably had some nice bits, but you might be feeling like that. You're glad you did. Some of you might be thinking, I wish I never. But it learnt you a lesson. It did. It taught you a lesson. So just take it like that. And you know never to bother again. Seriously, I'm being serious. You just know never to bother again. It either teaches you a lesson, oh, better to have loved and lost. When people used to say that, it used to annoy me so much. I think, how's it better to have loved and lost? I'd rather not have loved at all. But when you think about it, it is better because you learn a lesson. And then you probably won't bother again. Because guess who you're going to love? Yourself. Not these blimmin' idiots. If you feel like knowing, they won't find another you. And no, they won't. And that's part of their karma. Because now they've gone through all the rubbish. And, oh, you can imagine, can't you? No, they won't find another you. And now you're better than them. You've always been better than them, but they thought they were better than you. But now, everyone's going to know you're better than them. And they're going to think, well, what an idiot. Why did you let that one go? They don't know what to say or what to do. Because everyone's overwhelmed now and all in their feelings. And they are. Yeah, they're all crying now. No one can settle. No one can settle. They're all running around like headless chickens now. They're all up at night, all confused, all crying, boo-hoo, because of what's happening to them, not what's happened to you. Okay, so get this in your head. These tarot readers that keep saying about, they're changing all their stories all of a sudden. And I put a comment on there today. Do you forget what you told the collective last year about these people? And now you're trying to turn it around so you get more likes. And then there's all people commenting, oh, I can't wait for them to come back. They ain't coming back. They're not coming back. Do you think your angels would allow them to come back? Do you think God would allow them to come back to his child after all the work you've done and just come back and destroy everything you've created? No, I don't think so. What kind of father would that be? It's not going to happen. Even if you wanted them to come back, they ain't coming back because they're blocked. It's only their energy, all right, that they're reading, the tarot readers. And me, when I say, oh, yeah, they want to come back, they feel like they want to. But they're not going to, and they're not. And they're not. And if they did, I'm telling you now, you wouldn't want them. You wouldn't. Because God will show you them what they are. And they probably smell. Seriously, I keep getting this. They probably smell. Because they've got evil in them. They stink. But they're all overwhelmed now. Yeah, by their feelings. But their feelings are not for you. It's the feelings of what you could do for them. Because now they feel like they've missed out. But they didn't want everybody, like, whoever they wanted everybody else, sorry, when they thought they were better than you, when they weren't better than you, because this person just didn't even see you. You know what I mean? But now, now they can see you because God hid you in plain sight to see if this person would love your heart, would love your soul, love the person that you were, but this person didn't. You might have actually broke yourself trying to fix this person. Where are they? A lot of these people broke you and then went off. They weren't there through thick and thin. So why would you want to be with these people? Seriously. So they're all overwhelmed now in their feelings. They're crying. They're paranoid. They can't settle and they're up all night. Boo-hoo. Seriously, boo-hoo. You have to get hard with this, guys, to get through this. It'll be the best lesson you ever learn in your life. And you're going to realise now, life is real, isn't it? Because I bet a lot of us put up with these idiots for long enough. And even people in our past, you've probably done it as well. And probably had people over and over again taking the mickey out of you. Like even friends, family. No more. Ain't happening no more. And it's not. Because we realise now, life is real. And it is. Meaning there are nasty people in this world. And I do get passionate about what I say. Because there are nasty people in this world. That's why I don't live in this world. I live in the 5D more than the 3D. That's why I stay to myself and I stay in. And I just say hello to people and that is it. I don't give anyone my energy and I don't. Because they don't deserve it. But listen, these people who are overwhelmed now and in their feelings, they're going to realise life is real now. Because they're going to have to live a life now. They're going to have to work for their money now. Because they're not going to get it otherwise. And they probably won't even get jobs. They'll be looking for jobs all over. Because the way they be seen in the community won't be very good. Who'd want to employ this person when they find out what they've done to you? I know they will. When they go for jobs, God will make sure that something comes out. So someone walks in who they know and they'll be like, oh no, don't employ them, blah, blah, blah. And that's what happens. It's all coming out. See, look, when it says trickster's coming back. No, the trickster wants to come back, okay? Wants to come back. Because now all they can think about is you, but only what you can do for them. Don't forget this, guys. Let it go. Seriously. It's all right watching tarot and that, but don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. Tarot's good for you. It can help you heal a lot. It did me. That's what led me to come on here. But you need to. You've done enough now. You have. You've done enough. And you've done enough for this person. And you needed to lighten the load. And it does feel heavier when you lighten the load. But as the days go on and the months go on, even the years sometimes, it does lighten. And it does. And it is a long process. And it is. I'm not going to lie and say it's not. Whatever stage you're at now, whether you've been doing it for ages, you'll know it's got easier. And people that have just started, it ain't going to be easy, and it's not. But it'll be worth it. And trust me, it will. If you saw me a couple of years ago, you would not believe where I am now. And no, I don't look like the same person. And I don't really care, because I don't care about what I look like now. I care more about, I have peace of mind, yeah, and I'm healthy. And I could communicate. Now, I couldn't even speak. I used to stutter. I had no confidence. I put my head down. I just was a nobody. I was turning into a nobody. But listen, let it go. Lighten the load. You've done enough, and you have. You've done enough. And you're highly favoured now, and you are. You're highly favoured in the divine. And I'm telling you now, you are literally, you're very highly favoured in the spiritual realm by your angels and ancestors. They're not going to come back. They won't be allowed. They won't be allowed, mate. Because this person got a kick out of playing you, and they did. They thought it was funny. But they're not laughing now, guys, okay? These people are demented. They got a kick out of gossiping, spreading rumours, telling people all your secrets, telling people things you probably told them in private. You probably told them things like pillow talk, you know? You don't repeat things like that. I bet you they told you things that you never would dare repeat. You probably still haven't, because you're a nice person. And this person isn't, and they're not. Keep them away from you, darling, all right? Keep them away from you. They are a health warning I just got. They are a health warning. Seriously. Just shut your eyes and relax. And you listen. These people are just, they're not worth your time, and they're not. And I know you won't forget it overnight. You won't. Maybe you need a little break. Maybe you need a little holiday. Maybe you do. You're probably picking this up. It says you're picking this up. You're picking up what I'm saying. Yeah, look, you could be an earth sign, or you could be an earth angel, alright? Watching me, or that's what you dealt with. What did I tell you? My cards always confirm what I say. Everyone's getting exposed. And they are. Someone's just tapped my head. Thank you, angels. I always get a little tap on the back of my head for confirmation. There. I felt fingers. Seriously. They all feel naked. Yeah, I bet they all feel naked now after they all got naked with the local tribe. Seriously, you might have a fight tattoo, the person I'm talking to, or this person. You need to get yourself organised now. You might have had to have got yourself organised. Maybe you got a bit unorganised with this person. I feel this person was unorganised. Maybe you organised this person. Well, you got to get yourself organised, and you have. That's if it's for you. And if you've got yourself organised, this person's going to have to get themselves organised on their own, which they're going to find it very hard. Yeah, this person thinks you're a bitch now. Oh, well, boo-hoo. Isn't it? See, that's what they did to you. Brainwashed you, lied to you, manipulated you. And this is what's happening to them now. Because now they feel like they're going to get brainwashed now. Because they are. And you did sign up for this. You did, before you came here to the earth. You signed up for this. Anything bad happened to you, don't think, why did this happen? Why did I get abused? Why did that happen to me when I was a kid? Because you had to toughen up for this moment. Because if you hadn't or gone through all that, how would you have experience in anything? We come here for a lesson. I told you before, this is not heaven on earth. This is one realm of hell that we live in. There's not a hell and a heaven. There's realms in between. And this is one. You can have heaven on earth now when you get awake, and when they can live hell on earth, because that's what God allows you to live heaven on earth while they live hell on earth, because you've been through hell while you've been there. Don't worry about that. So it can be hell here or heaven. Now everyone's going to be shown up for how ashamed they feel about living. They might even end up being homeless, some of these people. They might end up walking the streets. Because you've spoke up the truth about this person, everyone's going to know. The way they're living, as in the things they do, the things they watch. Just in general, the way they live. They're on drugs, they're alcoholics. They don't look after their children, they don't look after their houses. They all live a lie. That's what it means by ashamed of how they're living, because everyone's going to know how they live, how they lived with you, how they treat people. And it's going to be very shameful, and it is. Yeah, your life's lovely now, and it is, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and you are, and don't forget it. Even if it doesn't feel like it, yeah, try and take a look at everything you've got around you, because you've got more than you think, even if you haven't got a lot. As long as you've got peace of mind, and you've got the universe, and you've got yourself, and you wake up every day, then you've got something. You have 2 blessings in the morning, and that's opening your eyes. Seriously. Alright? The universe is with you. They're helping you. You're being highly protected. You seriously are loved by the divine, because you're highly favoured. You've done everything you're supposed to do, and you've obeyed and carried on. It's been hard for you. Do you think God hasn't seen what you've had to go without? And how you still haven't moaned? You just got up and done it because you had to go through this fight and just carry on while you were hurting and while you was broken and fixing yourself. A lot of you have been on your own as well. That's why I resonate with you, because I've been on my own and I know what it's like. And you've done so well. You have, honestly. And you have got direct contact with God and the universe. And that's why they helped you speak up and speak out the truth. And now the universe just let you sit back, put your feet up, relax, get on with healing yourself, and let them do all the work now. You just stay close to God, and then let God do all the work. Because you've done enough now, and you have. If you need to cry, cry, let it out. Don't hold it in. If you need to go around and have a bit of shadow boxing in the living room, I've done that many times. I pulled a muscle in my arm shadow boxing. Seriously, you're beating up my ex in shadow boxing in the living room. Oh, I used to come back and go mad. Punch the pillars. Didn't punch the dog, because that's the main thing, isn't it? Just punch the pillar. I'm being serious. Let it out. You have to do a bit like that. Look, taste has changed. What did I say? You won't even like this person anymore. You won't. You seriously won't. You're probably still wearing the same old clothes. They're probably still in the pubs or whatever, saying the same jokes, the same shut-up lines. Do you think people ain't going to notice all this stuff? But with these people, it's the same old thing. That's why they hang around with the same old people, because they'll still go and laugh at their silly jokes, because they're taking their money and their drink and their drugs, not because they like them. And this fool that you was with thinks, oh, everyone likes me because they all laugh at me. No, they're probably laughing at you, mate. So if there's any karmics watching, they're laughing at you, not with you, seriously. But you're that childish and an idiot that you can't even see it. And most of you are intoxicated so bad you don't even know what's going on. You don't know if it's morning, noon or night. Seriously. These people, you wouldn't fancy them no more. I'm telling you, you wouldn't. It could be an ex we're talking about, or it could be friends. But I think your taste has changed. Like, this person's conversations would bore you to death. And they would. You're just hanging on to what you remember, what they've sold you as an illusion. I know, I've been there. That's all you're doing. You're just hanging on to what you was made out to believe. And that is very horrible and it's very hard. But the more you realise that it was all a trick, it does hurt, but you'll get over it quicker. And you will. And you probably do think, what are these people? I can't work them out. But you don't have to work these people out. All you need to do is work yourself out. Because these people, what did I say? They're just fighting addictions. They're like sex addictions, porn addictions, drink addictions, hanging around with silly little girls addictions. If they're women, hanging around with older men addictions. They're just addicted to attention. They're addicted to dick. Seriously, the Amy Winehouse song, yeah. You know, they're addicted to that, mate. A lot of them are addicted to their own wand as well. Addicted to just throwing it around everywhere. A lot of these people might even get really bad STDs, you know. Like, seriously. They got secret families everywhere, and they have. You probably know this anyway. It says it feels familiar. The reason you miss this person is because they feel familiar to you. Because they got used to your character and your personality, and these people can shapeshift. So if they're with different people all the time, they just act like the people they're with. So they would have made you feel familiar. They make you fall in love with them. They make you... You'll think to yourself, well, how could they put on a act? Why didn't they just do it for real? Because these people aren't real. They want something out of you. They want something out of every supply they've got everywhere. And it is a horrible thing to think, but that's what I had to learn, that my ex had supplies everywhere. One that was a good cook, one that was probably better in the sack, one that probably a bit dirty, but he can go and do drugs and he can be himself and beat her up and do whatever he wants with her. They act different with everybody. That's why nobody knows these people. And that's why they feel familiar. They feel familiar with these other people they're with, and they're probably just 10 times worse than you. These people have done this to a lot of people. There's probably a lot of secret families you don't know about. When I split up my ex, I met one of his women that he's seeing now around the corner. And I ain't seen her for a while. She's probably stuck in her house like I used to be because he won't let her out. And I know a few of them. They all live on my estate. So you can imagine, I'm surrounded, mate. I'm surrounded. And I had a woman come up to me and I used to see her. She was dressed nice. I was like, oh, you're all right. Anyway, she's only my the bird that my ex is with now, her mum. And she's better looking than the girl. So why didn't you go with the mum? Because she's older. And seriously, she's better looking than the girl that he's with. And she was talking, and I didn't let her know who I was, because I'm very clever when I talk to people. She's like, do you know Sans? I was like, oh, no, carry on talking, blah, blah, blah. She said, yeah, he's got a wife in the next village with 5 kids. And I wanted to so move my face, like, what the hell? I didn't even know. He'd been with her since he was 15. But he only told me he'd been married once. But then I remember when we first met, he told me he'd been married 3 times. And I don't forget. But where he was brainwashing me, I used to go, I thought you said you were married 3 times. No, I didn't. You must have just made that up. And I used to think, I swear you said you was married 3 times. Oh, yeah. He's married more than 3 times. And I still think the bloke's still married. I think he's a bigamist. I'm not even joking. Because I found families everywhere. You imagine where I live. I live in a small place, yeah? Imagine how many of his kids date each other. Because everyone's related where I live. So they probably dated each other, but they don't care. They don't care. Imagine bringing your sister home one night and then you realise, oh, that's your kid. Well, the old man probably wouldn't even tell their son because they don't care, because they destroy his life as well in case it might be better than theirs, because that's what narcissists do. Seriously. Yeah, what you know, and all you need to know. You probably don't even need to know much more about this person. What you know is enough, what you know. Seriously. And your days of struggling are over. And they are. They are. This person's ain't. Your days of struggling are over. And yeah, you will struggle a bit with yourself. But listen, your reputation is fine now. People know, because people have been keeping tabs on you. They might be keeping tabs on you in a good way to think, well, why did they say that about them? Because I can't see that in that person. No, because your reputation now has not been told as it was. You're not codependent like this person said you was. They probably said you was one of their fans. Even when you weren't with this person, you probably didn't even speak to this person, but they went, oh, he or she won't leave me alone, ringing me all the time, oh, they're like crazy, because that's what they wanted you to do, because they live in a fantasy world. Seriously, all they've done is lie about you, been dishonest, probably said you were still with them, or you're still ringing their phone off the hook, and they probably even said they were loyal to you. It's all coming out, mate, it's all coming out, because these people are not good, and everyone's noticing it. And everyone now can realise that you're more of a top dog than this person is. Because this person is just a dog. That's all they are. Not a very loyal one. This person might be keeping tabs on you, but they can't come near you. They are allowed to keep tabs on you. Because God will let them see you without you seeing them. So they can see how much you're rising like the phoenix that you are. He will allow them to have tabs on you. They're just schoolyard crap. Just behaving like schoolyard idiots. Half these people have been friends with these people from school. Some of these people might even like schoolgirls, and I'm not even joking, because that's the kind of cretins that these people are. They're all two-faced, they all gossip, they're just like children, they're childish, and they all bully each other and bully whoever, because they act like they're at school. I'm being serious, some of these might even hang around at school to see when the kids come out at 3 o'clock. I'm not even joking, these people are like this, and they are. That might even resonate. This has been a long road for you. And it has. It's been a long effing road for you. And don't you forget it. Yeah, look, this person probably drives past schools. Probably drives around looking at young girls. Or if it's a woman, probably likes young boys and that. I'm being serious. These people are not right. I told you before, if your dog stayed still long enough, they'd grab hold of it. And they would. And don't ever think I'm lying when I say this. I've had a life, mate. Trust me. Don't listen to the gossip. Just simply choose not to listen to any gossip anymore, because that's all it is. It's gossip. You might be hearing a bit of gossip about these people. That'd be the gossip you'll be hearing. Probably about these people driving around, acting stupid. Secret families are definitely coming out. That's what's going to be outed, mate. And it is. Don't worry, you're fine. So I'm going to finish up. Yeah, all the pieces of the puzzle now falling into place, and they are. You was the missing piece, love. Not for their puzzle, to put this little puzzle together so they could be outed, and I'm tingling all over. You're a bigger man than this person, and you ain't even got a dick. You don't need a dick to be a real man. Trust me. You don't need to go around sleeping with everyone to be a real man. A real man would cuddle you all night and not even bother about that if they was a real man. Yeah, look, the wild scare people have only loved the tame. This person probably thinks you're quite wild now because you've outed them. And don't worry, you do scare this person. The tables have turned, love, and they have. You're not cut from the same cloth as this person, and you're not. This person is rags, and you're basically like riches. And even if you ain't got a lot, you are rich, and you are, because you've got your self-worth, and you have. They're cretins. I'm being serious. They're cretins. You're like an empress or an emperor. Do you think you would get off your throne to go and fight with these peasants in the sand? Because that's all they are. Picture yourself back in the day, and you literally, because you come from years and years and years and years ago, you've been here loads of times, and you are literally like a king or a queen. You would not get off your throne to fight these peasants. So that's why you don't take revenge. Let the pigs fight themselves. Let them fight amongst each other. You are an empress and an emperor. Don't you forget it, alright? You having any more? Yeah, you got love from people in heaven, and you have. You need to get outside more as well. You're not traps. You're not. Get outside. You will be cloaked by God, because when you need to get outside, because guess what? You lighten up every space that you go, and people need you. People need you to heal them. And go in a room like God sent you, because he did. And he did. Alright? You will be protected by God. Always. You seriously lighten up every space you go in. Don't you be stuck indoors. Don't let these people let you be stuck indoors. Alright? Get outside. Walk. Meet people. Help people. That's what you're here for. Talk about your feelings to people. Tell people how you feel. Tell people how this person hurt you. Let it out. Keep talking. People stop you when you're outside. Tell these people. Because people probably want to hear it. Because then they'll know what you've been through. And don't worry, like I said. It's all falling into place, my darlings. And it is. And God's adding more time to your life now, as in time, as in years. Like, you'll be here longer, you'll have more happy times. You will. You'll even probably look like you're not even aging as much as you did, because you get your time reversed. And guess what? They're all mad as hell, because now they're going to be in hell. They don't have to go and DIE to be in hell. They're going to be in hell here. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned, mate. Seriously. Believe it, guys. I'm telling you. This person doesn't deserve you. Alright? Don't worry about these people. You're much better than these people. And I love you, and I do. And I am a bit straight, but I was on this channel, okay, to be the light in your darkness. And I am a strong person now, and I am. And if you're not strong, I'm going to be strong for you. And I'm going to make you strong, and I am going to make you strong. Because you have to be strong. And I know some of you think, well, why do I have to be strong? Because you do. Because you've been too soft, okay? You've been too nice to people. Start speaking up about what these people do. Listen to me, okay? Listen. Be strong. You're stronger than you think you are. You probably know some of you anyway. And yeah, I've got a black bra on underneath a peach top. But I had to come on here. So don't kill me in the comments, alright? I love you guys. And I do. And I'll be back on in the morning. And namaste. Thanks for coming to my channel. Proper council, isn't it? Having a black bra. I hate black bras with white top. I go, what are you wearing that for? And look at me. Right, I love you guys. And I do. And I'm so happy to be back. I feel so relaxed. That energy was a bit hard. But yeah, I love you. And I know I'll go on, but that's what I'm here for. I've been quiet for too long, mate. And I'm not being quiet anymore. Adios. Namaste, guys. Like the channel if you like it. If you don't, well, go somewhere else. I'm only joking.